Well, welcome to the Fragrant Nut. Hey, tonight we're going to talk about a fragrance. Actually, it's I don't know if you want to call it a reformulation but there's a lot of things that are not going on in this one that was going on in the original, and that is none other than Dolce's Gabana Sicily. Let's see if that's doing it some justice. I apologize. Okay, so this, and it's probably should have did a fresh spray, but it's been several hours, and so far it's still kicking pretty good. So I would say projection is on this is pretty good. But let's talk about the original OG, which I have not had opportunity to smell, and it came out in 2003. And this one here in 2018, and I don't believe the OG definitely is probably discontinued, and I had a hard time getting a decant of this one, which is called Velvet Sicily. There are so many things that I really wished I had checked out the OG, because it seemed like it had just tons of things going on. So it's really hard for me to get an idea, a sense of what the original was. I will probably see if I can hunt down the vintage bottle. And because this is quite good to be as simple as it is. But just give you, and I don't know if the nose behind the OG is also the nose behind the 2018, and that is none other than Nathalie Lorson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because it looks like Natalie, but it's not. It's Nathalie Lorson. And anyway, in the top you have Sicilian Bergamot. I almost felt like it was, I guess it could give a lemony smell, but that could be coming from the rose, as well as a black rose in the mid. But just in the top, all it is just a simple Sicilian Bergamot. And then in the mid is some jasmine, and there's black rose. And then in the base, you got some sandalwood, some musk, and some heliotrope. But let's talk about that OG, and then we'll get back to this 2018. Gone from the 2018. In the top, I believe in the OG in 2003, you had bergamot, you had a banana note. Can you imagine that? That would have been probably beautiful. I could imagine, or shall I say, I can't imagine what the OG smells like, but I would love to get my nose on it, and I'm gonna hunt it down like a hound dog, and I will let you know if I get it. I got this, by the way, from meetmescent.com, and I do believe this is still probably, even though it was a little hard to get, I believe it is still probably in production. So I believe you might can get your hands on this one. But anyway, gone from this. Also, there's hyacinth that's gone from there. There's orange blossom that's no longer in there. I got my notes because I really want to be specific about this thing. Okay, so gone is the banana note. There's honeysuckle that's gone. The orange blossom is gone, and aldehydes. And that aldehydes would have probably really kicked this off. Would have made it a little bit more fizzy, like that favorite Chanel number 5. And so also there's no nutmeg, and there's no hibiscus. Wow. All I can say is, if you haven't smelled the OG, then hey, this would be a perfect. It's geared to women, but I like what I like, and I'm a real big floral guy, and I can share things with my wife, so this would be okay with me. Maybe it does lean quite feminine in my opinion, but it's still nice. However, because of all the things that would have been made have happen in the other fragrance would have given it a lot of complexity, which I like, is not here. So I'm probably not going to pull the trigger for a full bottle. But I do have some others that came in that I'm absolutely going to share with you that I absolutely am going to pull the trigger. And I will tell you that company is two decants that I grabbed, and I'm new to it, and it's called Day 3. Some amber ones that I pulled in, and Day 3 got it going on. But anyway, back to Dolce & Gabbana's Velvet Sicily. It's just simple. It's nice. It's not groundbreaking. It's not earth-shattering. I would say, in my opinion, I could pass on this. It's not bad. If you've gotten your nose on the OG, let me know. Drop a comment. I'd love to know if you've gotten a comparison of it. Let me know how does it compare to the 2018 version. If you know where I can get the vintage Sicily, let me know. Help a brother out, because I would love to pull the trigger and get that. This was as most decants are, this was a blind buy. Not a bad buy, but go to meetmescent.com. Get your hands on it so that you can share your comments with me on that. Let me know what you think. You like it, hate it, not interested? Let me know. There may be a little bit of other things I want to say about this. Yeah, just all the things that was cut short from it. I believe the banana note would have really been interesting along with the aldehydes. I love hyacinth, that would have been good. Hibiscus, I love tea, that would have been good. So I don't know if Nathalie Lawson had anything to do with this. I doubt it, because it doesn't tell you who it is. And I would imagine that if I were the perfumer and I had done that, so much going on in the OG, and then I have to come back and missing all those ingredients, which to me are not hard to come by, I'd be pissed. So that's my take on this, is that it's okay. I say a 10 ml size just to have in your collection would be suffice, in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be dropping some more. And by the way, I needed to really do this tonight for the therapy of this. My wife has gone through about 5 serious surgeries. In fact, she's in the rehab right now, but she's coming along. So this was therapy for me tonight, to kind of come along and keep some videos going, keep my mind off of it. I love her dearly. Anyway, thank you. Always remember, keep smelling good. Hit a like, share, comment. Above all, if you do none of that, and the notification bell, but if you don't do anything, leave a comment, because I love to read them. It'll help me with my therapy. Appreciate you. Have a good night.